Morning. It is Friday, February 10th, 2017, and I have another little confession to make. I didn't get up and go walking with Rosie again, but that kind of fits in with something I wanted to talk about today. There's really one main point, and that is the motivation that comes along with the motivation to work out and the motivation to eat right. Motivation is something that I can help to give you stories and encouragement and share things with you and show you videos and all these kind of different things. But at the end of the day, motivation has got to be intrinsic. It's got to come from you. And that's both with exercising and eating. And there's been a lot of posts on there. So I know that Dina put something and Elise put something not too long ago about working out. But it goes for both working out and eating. And for me, one of the things that Fitz is just so wise about is talking about, yeah, it's about losing weight and feeling good and looking good in the jeans that you want to wear or whatever, but it's about getting healthy and adding 10 years to your life. And I live in Alabama and I work in healthcare, and we constantly are at the bottom of the chart for the states for all these kind of bad metrics. Like most recently, it's come out that Alabama is the worst state as far as diabetes prevalence, and Mobile, Alabama, where I grew up, is the worst city in the nation for diabetes prevalence. And things like that. Now, I know that health and diet a lot of times go along with that. Things like that are what I do on my job. That's kind of my mission, is to change that. But that goes along with the motivation part. So one of the things that Fitz says that's really profound, she talks about wanting to change the ways that you eat and the things that you do to work out to get healthy. And I think that's a part that a lot of people miss in the intro to her podcast, and how she talks about she wants to add 10 years to your life. And there's all kind of anecdotal stories, and of course I'm not a doctor, so this is not medical or anything like that, but there's all kind of anecdotal stories, not only in Fitz's group, because there are several about in Fitz's group, about people who have changed their lifestyle. They've changed how they exercise and how they eat, and they've come off of blood pressure medicines. They've come off of different medications, and their blood pressure has gone from high, which mine was high normal, into the normal range. And that's all about making those changes to live a healthier life. And the intrinsic part is that all of us, whether you're younger and in your 20s, or a little bit more mature and have grandkids, there are people around you that love you, that you want to be a part of their lives for as long as you want to. And don't you think, as Fitz says, do you want to be stronger and healthier for those people by making those daily choices to do the right thing? And hopefully you will. And the thing is that I love to try and help motivate and encourage people, and just be that light and shine for Fitz and all the things that she stands for. And it's genuine. I genuinely like to be encouraging for y'all. And anybody, individually, I message a lot of folks just one-on-one to check in on you. But I want to share something that it helps me a lot, and it's just, you make one choice at a time. And it's like I put in there about the break room cookies, and I put the little matrix sign with the bananas in there. You have to make one decision at a time. So whether it's working out or eating the right foods or just being healthy and being aware, all it is one decision. You don't have to make changes for the rest of your life right now, especially if you're looking at this and it's overwhelming. It comes to be second nature at some point, but all you have to do is make one choice right then. Like at that moment in the break room, I had a decision to make about, should I eat those cookies? And I did. I looked at the label and I saw that 2 cookies were 180 calories, I think it was, and it just wasn't worth it to me. So I made that choice right then and there. I didn't want those cookies. If I go to work, or if I'm traveling and I don't have a lunch that I could easily get, and I pull into the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, I've got a choice right there. Can I look at that menu and look in advance at MyFitnessPal and see what options are available to me? Because I know, because I travel a lot and I go to Chick-fil-A a lot, I can get the 12-piece grilled nuggets, the superfood side, which is really good. It has kale and a bunch of other things in it, and a Coke Zero, and it's very, very few calories. Or I can make the easy choice and get the chicken sandwich, which is the fried chicken and the sandwich bread and all that, and fries, and maybe some Chick-fil-A sauce and a drink, whatever I would get, and have a ton of calories. And that's one simple choice that I can make right there. So it's the same with exercise. You have to make one decision, and you don't have to be a marathon runner. You have to just make one decision to lace up your shoes, consciously be aware of the time that you've got and choose to do something, choose to get moving. You don't have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, or you don't have to be Fitz and do all of these huge weights and really pound it out every single time, especially if you're just starting. You have to lace up your shoes and you have to put one foot in front of the other if you're going walking. You have to go up one step at a time if you're climbing stairs. And if you are choosing strength training, which Fitz's workouts are really fun, and one of the things that makes them so fun, other than how they're working all the different parts of your body, is Fitz is just a super trainer. She's so genuine, and the things that she says and laughs, and the things that she says to some of her interns as she's going through the workouts, it's hilarious. And you'll hear some really funny things, like on the wall squats, she talks about being a girly man, and it's just really funny. So just make the decision consciously to do the right thing one choice at a time. And if you do make a choice that you're not proud of, if you do eat that chicken sandwich with fries, and if you do get that milkshake or slice of cake, or if you do choose to not work out, don't beat yourself up. It's one choice. But the thing is, don't make two bad choices in a row. Try to not do the same thing again if you do it at lunchtime. Try to not do that at dinner time. Or if you do have a bad day, don't wallow in pity and do the same thing again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and build up a habit. If you have a bad day, hit reset and make the right choices tomorrow. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, and I know I've gone way long, but motivation is something that I love. At work, I have built a team that is part of a whole vision that I've really seen for the state that I'm in, going back several years. And I love to encourage and motivate people, and this is just a subject that's really dear to my heart. And I know I'm going on 7 minutes, so I'm sorry, but y'all have a great day. Stay motivated, and if you need anything, message me anytime. I will help anybody anytime. Just as a sounding board, I've got tons of motivating stories, videos that I can share with you anytime. I'm here for you, so message me. I'm just somebody that's learning from Fitz. This is not my group, but I love to help encourage anybody that needs that, and that's something that it's a gift for me, and I'm genuine in saying that. So y'all get out there and get to work and have a great day and have a great weekend.